Guys, how are you? This is E-Talk TV, entertainment at its best. I remain your regular host, O to the L to the A. Hola. I hope you have seen your little kid brand ambassador flying all over Instagram pages and, doing her thing. Yes, last month we had a show, one of the first major show, which is Ola and the Kids Day Out. We had fun, but we had fun in an educational way. We had this show where we had to ask questions about so many things from the kids, moving to the education, to the social life, to every part of it. And we had one child, that is the kid that is representing E-Talk TV today, which is Akinyemi Shemiluri. While we had a chit chat with her, we had to ask where exactly are you from, which school do you go? You had to become one of the outstanding kids at the show, and she had to tell us that she attends Verdman Learning Center. In the course of it, we need to go to the school, look around and see where this learning center is. For them to have an outstanding kid, then definitely this is a place to be. So here we are today at Verdman Learning Center, and we are going to talk to the owner, the person that has put this together in UAE itself. We have to talk to her, and she has to let us know what she does, how does she impact our students, and all of that. I'm going for a short break now, and when I right back, you get to meet the founder of Verdman Learning Center, where we got our first kid brand ambassador. Stay tuned, don't touch that dial. I'll be right back.
I'm on to win. Me, I don't get anybody to help me, so I must win. Right. For my life every day, my dream is just to win.
From that short break, before I went on a short break, I told you we're meeting the founder, the CEO of Verdman Learning Center. Okay, ma'am, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are
she's
you?
doing great. I'm fine. Yeah, it's nice to have you on the E-Talk TV show today. So, ma'am, what's your name?
Well, my names are Olabisi Victoria Edman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Olabisi Victoria Edman. Beautiful, yeah. So she's a missus for you guys to know. Okay, so moving on, we had a show last month, which is Ola and the Kids Day Out. So on this show, we had fun and we had some competitions. We had entertainment and competition. Yeah. So it was to our own surprise, you're one of the most outstanding kids of our show is from your school. Yes, and who am I talking about? I'm talking about Oluwa Shemiluri Akinyemi. Yeah. How do you feel about this?
Well, we can't be more proud, actually. I feel very great and happy. At least she's one out of many, and I know her. She's a very smart girl. So I had no idea she was even going for the competition to begin with. So yeah. So when she just came back the next day, Auntie, I'm the kid ambassador. I'm like, kid ambassador, what? That was when I started following your Instagram. Oh wow!
Page. Thank you.
So, and really, you're doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
I checked all through the things you're doing, and
sure.
I was just so amazed. Sometimes you just have to walk with like minds, and yeah. So when she came back, I wasn't surprised anyway. She doesn't need any form of blessing from us before she goes for Wow,
beautiful. Wow, beautiful. So this brings us to the next question, which is so tell us about Verdman Learning Center. How long have you been in existence?
Well, we've been in existence for for a long time, actually, but officially almost a year.
Oh wow, beautiful.
Yeah, so officially almost a year.
Wow. So Verdman Learning Center has been officially on board almost a year here in Dubai. Wow, beautiful. Okay, I know how proud you feel right now for having one of your students as one of the key brand ambassador of E-Talk TV. He's actually the first, actually. Yeah, it feels so great. So I would ask you one question. Did you prepare your student before this? Did you know she was going for something like this?
Like I just told you, it was when she got back the next day and she told me, Auntie, I'm the kid ambassador. That was when I had to ask her, what are you talking about? And then she was mentioning e-talk, Auntie Ola, and I was just like, so I had to like, after asking her some questions, so I had to like ask her mom, like, what's going on? Then the mom sent me your Instagram page. So that was when I started following you actually. So we had no idea. Like she was not even groomed in any way like to prepare for the whole stuff.
That's beautiful.
The only thing I remember was she told me she was going for a birthday shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, and after then, boom, she just told me
and
I'm the kid ambassador.
The kid ambassador. Wow, that's beautiful.
And you know the good part is that the other kids, when they heard she's the kid ambassador, were like, wait, what show is that, Auntie? How come you didn't inform us? I was like, I had no idea myself. So your show that is coming up on the
July 2nd. July 2nd.
They are really looking forward. And they were like, okay, Auntie, I think I'll be the next. So it's like a competition among them now. So everybody should watch out. We are coming.
Verdman Learning Center is coming for us. e-talk TV. Yes, this is beautiful. So this brings us to the next one, which is, okay, can you tell us about your school? How well do you prepare your students for anything in life? How well do you prepare your students?
The main thing is grooming for kids. You know, they are still kids. They are like an empty page. Whatever you stuff in is like a garbage in, garbage out in computer, right? So whatever you put in is what you get out, right? So we spend more time with them. It's all about dedication.
I like that word, dedication.
So we dedicate our time from we come as early as we start our work as early as like our timetable says from 7:30 a.m.
Wow, beautiful.
To 6 p.m. in the evening. Like that is how hard we work. Even their break time is a constructive break. Either you are playing chess or mathable or something. Like you can't just leave yourself. And even if we have to like make any form of edutainment, it's something that relates with class. Either we quiz, so we don't give them room to just.
This is very, very interesting. At Verdman Learning Center, even at break time, they play chess. That's the only thing I got out of all she said.
So even if you have a chess competition, bring it on.
Oh, bring it on! Yes, Verdman is always ready for us. So I'm going to ask you this: why did you start Verdman? Was it because of your financial status, or you did it out of passion?
Well, if you're talking about finance, it's not. This is not a financial thing at all. Because the money you get from it is not like something super. You understand? So it's all about the passion and the love for the kids. I've always been a kids teacher, so I'm not just the CEO. I'm not just sitting around. I'm not just leaving my team to work. I'm also like in the field, also teaching them. So maths is my favorite subject.
She loves maths. Beautiful. All right,
so so we groom them and we look at areas where they are lacking. Some kids do come in. We have kids that have different challenges, either not going to school yet, or some are already going but they need like one-on-one supervision. So we just assess them. When they come, we assess them. So then from there we pick up from wherever they are coming from. So and we are swimming in books, so you can't you have no choice than for you to be open, you know.
Beautiful.
And you know the fact that they are kids, their learning abilities are different. So we try to challenge their young minds. We put them to to different form of tasks every day.
Well, still right here at Verdman Learning Center, Dubai. This is beautiful. I've had so much from her, and I'm beginning to feel I'm feeling good, actually. Let me just use the word good. Okay, moving on. Okay, now let's talk about our kid brand ambassador, which is Oluwashimniro Akinyemi. Okay, since she got the kid brand ambassador, has this affected her in any way in school?
Okay. I think I get where you're going to. Not at all. No.
Wow, beautiful.
No, because even feeling more challenged, because the others in school are already like, okay, so you want this, right? Okay, Auntie, so when is the next
wow, beautiful.
So it's like the others, the same geeks like her already on the path, and they are telling me, okay, July 2nd, we have to be there. And they're already asking, I have different geeks, math geeks, science geeks, and they're already asking, Auntie, what questions? What is it math that is coming? Let's go. So it's actually more of a challenge for her as well.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, we're still at the Verdman Learning Center, and I've been talking to Mrs. Olabisi Victoria Verdman. Okay, talking about Verdman, how did you come to get that name?
Okay,
I would like
it's
my viewers to know.
Victoria Erdman.
Oh, Victoria Erdman. So it was.
I took the
I'm joining it together. Okay, so you took the V from your name and added to your surname. And then, oh, wow, beautiful.
Victoria Erdman.
Wow, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, yes. So this brings us to the next one, which is okay, ma'am. How do you just take in students? Like, if I bring my child now to your school, do you just take in students, or you prepare them before you take them into your school? How do you do your admission thing?
No, we just don't take kids like that.
Okay.
Before you come, we have to create a day for assessments, you know. So after assessing this kid, because you just can't bring your kid and we send boom, you resume the next day. You understand? Cool. So after you filled your form and the aptitude we give to them, you understand? Let's just put it that way. The aptitude we give to them is going to enable us to know what kind of kid we are dealing with. You know, there are different kids, and some kids are going through a whole lot, and even parents don't know. Even when it comes to, like, for instance, autism now, some parents don't know what autism is, right? And some people will be like, your kid is having difficulty with learning, or he can't learn, or speaking, or things like that. So we try to assess this kid to know exactly how we can be of good help. You understand? Because some people will also still give you the kids and they expect you to just perform the boom. It doesn't work that way. So that is why we need that aptitude, you understand, to assess this kid. Can this kid even hold a pencil? It depends on the age, right? Yeah, or even the ones that have been going to school. Can you read? Can you write? You know,
so basically there's always an assessment before you get to
which is very, very important. So we know where to place you, and we just don't place you because others are maybe 8 years are in this particular grade. You just have to fit in. No, we are totally different from what the normal big schools do, right? We place you according to your level, then we groom you up to, you know, to date, to blend with your mates. So for a while you might be in a separate class. It's totally no problem. We still run our normal terms, the first term, the second term, but for us,
this is beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this interview session. So you have normal terms? Yeah,
we have normal terms, but the only difference is we don't go on break aside from the normal weekends. So we are walking at a speed.
That's why you resume 7 and close by 6.
So we are walking at a speed to cover up the pace where kids have been lacking for some time.
Now, talking about capacity, because you told us a lot about your school. Now, talking about capacity, what is your capacity? Can you take in more students now, or you have you have a limited number of students you take in your school?
The thing is, once we get to our normal capacity, right, we'll stop. But at the moment, we are open to taking the older student. Yes, we are open to taking in the older student. But for the young ages, we have only like a few slots left. So maybe in the next 4 days, the slot is full. Then there's nothing I can do.
There's nothing you can do.
But for now, we are still open.
Because we know we are in Dubai, and there are actually restrictions to some things. So do you observe these restrictions in your school, as in the distance, social distancing, and all of that? You do.
If your crew can be able to just look around, you see all our signages and everything, even with sanitizing and all.
Look around at the end of this interview session. We have to take a look at the school and see what it looks like and all of that. Beautiful. Okay, so you're trying to tell us now that the only capacity you have is for the older students
at the moment.
You can't take in new younger ones.
Young ones we can take, but I won't guarantee you the slots in the next few days. It might be full because we get a whole lot of students, and sometimes maybe we have our kids that maybe are traveling out of the country, so we fill those up with the slots.
Right. Okay, now talking about the fee, because for this is not for free actually. So talking about the fee, is it very considerable? Is this something parents can actually afford?
We are the most affordable learning center or school. Take it anyhow you can put it, right? We are the most affordable because we consider so many factors. And the factor that you know, this is UAE, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We try to help. We try to help our fellow Africans. Put it that way. You know, we try to help. Not just, we are open to all nationalities actually, but more of Africans, because we know the challenges Africans are going through
for going to school.
Yes, for going to school, and so we try to make it as easy and as affordable as it can be.
Wow, beautiful.
Just pay your little token and come with like 10 books, no matter the age.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, we're going to do a tour around the school at the end of this interview. So I just want to say this to parents. Are you out there? Are you an African parent living here in the UAE? This is Verdman Learning Center, and they are saying they have capacity for older ones, not younger ones actually, and they are open to all Africans. So are you saying you have other African nationalities in your school?
Yes, we have.
Like, can you tell us?
We have ones? Angola,
wow, beautiful.
Rwanda,
wow.
We've had different kids pass through us. Some at the moment, some have traveled, some are still here. And we have some French-speaking kids also. We've had, and we try to groom them also in English. Oh wow, because we've had kids that don't even speak any form of English at all. And we're able to. It was a challenge for us, but we had to like groom them from the scratch. You know, at the end of the day, from French to English, you know, and even some from Arabic to English. So I think we try our best to just put, and also morals.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yes,
that's nice.
You can't come here and, you know, misbehave. We don't tolerate that.
We don't tolerate that. Beautiful. Yes, that's the best part of it. You know, Africans, we know what, we don't joke with our morals at all. So for your child to be at Verdman Learning Center, definitely we talk about education, talking about morals. Your child is going to have it 100%. I've been our kid brand ambassador for the past few weeks. So what can you tell us about Akinyemi Oluwashemilore?
Well, Shemi, she's one out of many.
Wow, beautiful.
One out of the many gigs we have. She's a very smart, outspoken little girl. So I wasn't surprised when she told me, Auntie. In fact, that was like her good morning kind of message. Like, Auntie, I won the kid ambassador from eTalks TV and all that. So she's very smart. She's very dedicated, and she's very, very attentive as well.
Wow,
curiosity is one thing I love about kids, and that is one thing most of our kids have. They ask you questions in every way, you know, even on these different subjects. Sometimes they think faster as well. By the time you say one thing, they're already thinking the next, and that is one very beautiful thing every child should love, should have actually. So Shemilore possesses, she possesses you know, those qualities. So
you were trying to tell us that we actually did a good selection for making your child, your students, our kid brand ambassador, and one of the most outstanding kids at the show.
And trust me, you are going to be more amazed, because the others are coming after her. And
beautiful.
Even now, she's already like trying to hold your belt tight.
Beautiful day, and it's wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing us to do this with you today.
My pleasure. My pleasure always.
Okay, because we still have Oluwashemilore Akinyemi as our kid brand ambassador, and we'll be having another show on July 2nd. That's Auntie Ola and the Kids. You can call it Auntie Ola, you can call it Ola, anyone you like. Ola and the Kids Day Out, and this is going to be a tough competition. Like she said, the kids are warming up. They are warming up, you know. They want to take the brand ambassador from Shemilore, you know. Somebody else wants to take it home and have the privilege to be seen on camera.
It's like a mantle you have created, and others are like, okay, July 2nd is like a TikTok for them, right?
Wow. Okay, so I can't wait for July 2nd to come. You know, I am getting ready as the host of the show. So right now, I've come to the end of the show today. I hope you go to school, or probably your child is going to school and you still want more. You want the child to learn more. You can actually bring your child to Verdman Learning Center. She's the CEO of Verdman Learning Center, and her name is Mrs. Olabisi Edman. Thank you so much. You come to the end of the show today, and I hope to see you guys next time. It's eTalk TV, entertainment at its best. Follow us on Instagram at eTalk TV. Follow us on YouTube at eTalk TV. Do you want your kids to be part of our next show, which is the July 2nd show? Okay, just slide into our DM on Instagram and ask us any question you want to ask us, how to get your kids on board. Just slide into our DM and ask us, and you know, would I reply you. I remain your regular host, O to the L to the A, and I'm saying bye bye. I'm out.
This is our sanitizer. First thing you do in the morning when you come is, you know, to sanitize your hands. You know, safety first, right? And with the whole thing, we have rules and regulations. We have to wash your hands. This is our washroom. So So we just put this here as a constant reminder. You are kids now. You have to keep on reminding them like every 30 minutes, wash your hands, sanitize, and things like that. So, and then this is our display board. We use this for birthdays. This is just a map we use in geography. So we designed it more art and geography together. So practically use this board for celebrations, timetable, post announcements, and things like that. And this is the kiddies section. Okay, so this is the screen where we used to teach them. This is like, it comes in the form of a class also. So aside from just writing, this is the learning for them. So classes go on. Also we can take surveillance of them. Yeah, they sometimes we just switch because we have a camera and kids, you need a third eye to watch them. This is where our camera comes in. So aside from doing the job of teaching the kids, it also does the job of the camera. Yeah, that's my third eye. After my eyes in the front, I have the one at the back, the normal 6 sense. That's the other one, the surveillance. So this is basically the kiddies section. But we have all their books from here down. And you can check our books, it's fine. So, you know, they are not too young to understand things. This is the best way we teach them, we show them things. You know? So they learn as the fastest animal. Yeah. So these are questions that kids can all just ask you out of the blue, and they also do their own geography, but just in a different form from the older ones. And this is Auntie's corner. No touching. That's where we keep all our things. So this is part of our classroom as well. And this is our board where we make sure this is for the younger classes. We teach them. This was the last thing we did Thursday. So this is an addition because the exam comes every minute. So we have this, it's a constant reminder of, you know, making them to understand what has been taught. So exam questions can come from anywhere. So if you are going to be attending Verdman Learning Center, you are not going to escape exam. Exam is every month. So that's one thing I should keep your heads on about. And yeah, kids can tend to be, you know, talkative sometimes. So that's a simple instruction. This is the board for the older ages. So we use this to teach them. They are being separated. They are being separated so they know which class. So that we call that the young class and the older class. So we fit them into age groups. So this is all we are. And this is our library. We still have some books not on display because it does not fit into the time. So we arrange books here according to the time. Now we're in our third term. So these are all our books that we use. So this is for the older ages, like I told you, that side is the bookshelf and then the textbook, you guys. And Auntie is also still reading. I'm educating myself. So I do that at my leisure. I study. And sometimes we want to catch fun now. We play the game of basketball. I can show you our chess. So that's during break time. If you want to do something fun, we play basketball. But if we want to go into the calculation aspect, we go into math. I can show you. Yeah, we teach them the game of math, numbers. It's fun, but at the same time, we are also, they still see it as fun, yeah? So it comes as division, multiplication. So let me give you an instance here. So if we happen to be a game of, if you happen to be 2 players, right? It comes as 7 tiles. So this is where their times table comes in, and then their knowledge for division. And what I have is this, right? So I can easily say 2 plus 4 is 6. Do you understand? 2 plus 4 is 6. If I have another tile that says maybe 3 plus 1. Okay, say I have 4 out of my tiles. I have to think fast, think smart. 3 plus 1 is 4. So it comes as multiplication, addition, division, subtraction. So you need to be smart in all these things to be able to play this. And if we feel it's not a masterful day, we do chess. Okay? And for my kids on chess, we try to teach them. You know, chess is like, it's like you're going for what do you call it? It's like medieval war, whereby we have the pawns, the knights, the king, the queen. So we try to teach them these things. And you know, the reason why we play chess is because it broadens their horizon. You understand? It opens up your mind, and it makes you think fast. It makes you, if you can play chess, then it can help you to think critically in some situations. It's not just about the game, it's about life itself. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you. And also, yes, I forgot to tell you, our solar system. This is our latest project. We have one project also going on for electricity. Maybe next time when you come, we can show you that. So this is our solar system project. This was designed by our students, just trying to show them the planets, how close they are, their proximity to the sun, then what each planet represents, right? And then the nature of each planet, the elements found in each planet, is there life? So this is the latest and designed by each you see, it represents a planet, alright? So starting from Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, okay? So till Pluto, which is a dwarf planet. Okay, some people do say Pluto is not a planet, but for us it's considered, we consider it as a planet because it's bigger than a dwarf planet. So, and that's our big sun, and this is the moon to the Earth. So I don't mind our arrangements anyway. So that's what I can say. And for the board, if you want to see what we have on board, I'm here. Sorry, it's a mix. We did this when we were almost closing, yeah. So this is a mix of science and maths. Okay, so that's why we have it all like this. So more condition, sometimes they tend to just get overwhelmed without what they're ready to do, but we just show them most in this area. We need them to do things like that. What's already. So thank you so much for coming down to Verdman and